Alrighty, here we got round 2 against Ted the Almighty. I'm just gonna jam a Spring Dread and hope to draw like double Esperian Sage next turn. Or Esperian Sage Warclaw would be better. Sucks I drew the other one, but I've got more. Yeah, see? Look at that. Spring Dryad, Esperian Sage. The literal nut draw. And I get to kill his Blightwalker, I guess. Blightwalker is really good against my deck. But that's fine, you know. I'm gonna put the Spring Dryad here in case I need to jetpack it or something for some reason. So Esperian Sage for here for sure. Discard the Tech Explorer. Esperian Sage doesn't matter where. Here for jetpack, and then discard the Matrix Warden. Brings that Torrent Witch down to a manageable 4/5. Oh, and I get to replace Steel. If I really need to, I can replace my Esperian Sage with Steel Eye Researcher. Don't think it's gonna happen, but who knows? I I don't know how I'm not gonna play double Warclaw here. Warclaw is really strong, especially in a Spring Dryad deck where I can replace the Raptor with another Raptor. And the only better card for Spring Dryad than Esperian Sage is like Nova. Because Nova makes 1 plant at rank 1, 2 plants at rank 2, and 4 at rank 5, or 4 at rank 3. It's a lot of plants. It makes everything bigger when it replaces things. It's really strong. Of course, Nova is just like good on its own, I guess, but Spring Dryad is actually really strong, and if you can manage to pick up all the pieces, having 3 Spring Dryads also helps a ton, because you in this deck I'll pretty much always have one. Didn't get any Metamines for my Cerebral Scout. Oh no, I got the Overseer, right? Yeah, there we go. So, if I really get the Cerebral Scout Overseer hand, I'll be hard pressed not to play it, despite it being probably the weakest play in my deck. Oh, come on, Ted the Almighty. He has no Soulbind, by the way. No Tuscan Spore Lord, Contagion Lord. I played against someone the other day who had Iztek in their deck. I saw a 27 card deck, and I'm like, what the heck? He has 2 Spore Lords? Because that's like the one I always see, Spore Lord. But it was actually just Iztek. Iztek's really good in draft, by the way. Oh, come on. So your Ronti Bolt Might's Dryad, and then Wall Breaked it. So sweet combo. I have no reason to play Warclaw, because if I play the Esperian Sage, I get to rank up a Warclaw anyway. So this way I get to rank up a Warclaw and play another one. Do I care about 4 damage? No, I'd rather have a 6 power creature in play. This also lets Grove Huntress kill his Witch. I don't think I have any more Grove Huntress, or Groving Shark, yeah. Dark Heart Wanderer, so he's a very control-based Bizarric deck. I'm gonna jam this Esperian Sage, discard Barrier Soldier. I could discard Jetpack, or I could discard Ursine Strength. Jetpack doesn't scale that well. Ursine Strength is still pretty good. It's +5/+5 at rank 2, I believe. Let's just check this one. It's +7/+7 at rank 2. It's +5/+5 if it was rank 1. So I get like +2 attack that way, and +2 health. Which Jetpack is just +2 or +3 attack. Its mobility doesn't scale or anything like that. This is a really bad Esperian Sage hand. I don't have any Utera, so I'm just going to play the Barrier Soldier and the Matrix Warden. Can't see a reason why not to. If I play the Barrier Soldier and then the Matrix Warden in front of the Wanderer, I can pump the Barrier Soldier to make it huge, which is probably better than pumping the Seedling to get damage on that Torrent Witch, because Torrent Witch doesn't matter, it's just a 4/6. So let's go ahead and do that. And unfortunately I don't get the Esperian Sages this turn. I do have 2 Warclaws in my deck though, 2 level 2 Warclaws, plus a level 1 Spring Dryad, or level 2 Spring Dryad. Okay, so I forced him to play a spell there. My Matrix Warden even still lives, so let's see. Where do I want to play this Warclaw? Doesn't really matter, I think. If I wanted to play it for jetpack, I could put it here, but then I would only move to this lane. Some lane placement always matters, but sometimes it matters much less than other times. Do I have any plants in my yard? I don't think so. Yeah, just the level 3 Grove Matrix, which I'm certainly not exiling or banishing. So he Storm Spirit my guy there. Storm Spirit another guy. Man, this guy is on fire. I mean, doesn't really do anything, but he's definitely on fire. I could play another Spring Drive here. I could play Matrix Warden. Spring Drive level 2 is way better than Matrix Warden level 2, so I'm just going to do that. And then eat his Razor Tooth Stalker. I should have put Spring Drive in the far left lane, in case I drew Jetpack to save my level 2 Spring Drive. But I guess I drew Earthside Strength, which is +7/+7. I can even War Merchant my, Actually, this, other than Earthside Strength, my hand is not that great. It's like comprised of my deck's worst hits. A level 2 Aranti Bolt for Spring Drive, okay. So he can go to 7 power by his turn. Oh, I can't mess with that. So I'm just going to Earthside Strength my Spring Dryad, make it a 10/10. Then play... What scale's the best? Probably this Guardian. So we'll just block here. Swing for 19. He has a lot of spells on his deck. He has 2 level 2 or 2 level 3 Aranti Bolts. Okay, looks like he has another Spirit Torrent in his deck. The level 1 Blightwalker doing work. That's kind of disgusting. What's the play here? I think the play is play Spirit Stone Dryad here and then play Steel Eye Researcher and rank up my Warden. That way I kill his Witch. Actually, I don't even kill his Witch. So maybe I play Steel Ice here blank and then pump my plant to kill both his creatures. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's the play. And then hopefully draw a Spring Dryad. There we go. Level 3 one would have been sweet, but it's a good thing I leveled up that rank 1 one. He has a lot of Dark Art Wanderers. This guy needs to calm down with his wandering. So what's best? Is it best to play the Matrix Warden to kill one of his Wanderers, or is it best to play the Esperian Sages to make my Spring Dryad gigantic? Probably the Warden, because he has level 2 Blightwalker in his deck, and a lot of Aranti Bolts. Aranti Bolt level 3 does 20 damage. So I think I'm just gonna pump my... Doesn't really matter. I guess the one in the middle lane opens up more of my slots for Spirit Stone Dryad and Jetpack. And there's the Jetpack. Ooh, I can even Jetpack it out of the way. There we go. That planning ahead. So Jetpacking my Spring Dryad away. I don't care about your 3 damage a turn, Blightwalker. So now he has to Aranti Bolt it. He can't just... And then when he Aranti Bolts that one, I have another Spring Dryad waiting in the wings. Looks like my Matrix Warden is hitting the dust here. Or biting the dust, whatever. I'm still doing a lot of damage to him with this Grove Matriarch. I could have played the other Spring Dryad, but I thought it was better to have 2 large creatures in play than just like ones that rely on each other to get bigger. Looks like these Esperian Sages are going to be blocking these Torrent Witches. And then maybe throw Matriarch in front of whatever. That way I don't really have to worry about whatever he's putting in front of my guys very much. Because I'm still attacking him for 15 plus 16, that's 31. And to get to rank up all my sweet cards, like Ursine Strength and... I don't know, War Merchant, I guess? Doesn't really matter, I'm not getting to rank 5. And I'll put my blocks here because it has more health. He's at 17. I have a 27 power creature in play and a 16 power creature. Blightwalker kills one of them. Treefolk plus Earthside Strength actually just kills him. Plus the Warming Warclaw kills him here too. He's actually just dead on board. Yeah, sweet. So that was round 2. We're 2-0 with the best Esperian deck I've ever drafted in this format. So hoping for a good 3-0 here. Though to be fair, my opponents did not play that great of a deck. My first opponent played Berserk Control. My second opponent played Berserk Control. I'm like, if you're drafting Berserk, you need to be aggressive. You can't just sit back on your Torrent Witches and Aronti Bolts or your Blightwalkers. That's just like, you're not going to win the game that way.